Good luck to you. And as we go into the ring, Frank Tate, a brilliant boxer, also out of LeCronk Gym. He has become one of the finest young boxers, and almost professional look about him that you would ever want to see. A quick-handed fighter, maintains beautiful position in the ring. And the opponent is an awkward fighter. He is Ron Essett, who uses mainly the right hand. I spoke with both fighters, beginning with Frank Tate.
Going into the fight Friday, I will stick to my game plan. That's boxing around here. He can't beat me with one hand, in which I have two. And the name of the game is combinations, lateral movement boxing, which I will be doing Friday.
His position is, yes, you've got a good right, but that you're a one-handed fighter. Your rejoinder.
Well, the last fight, I think I didn't throw my right hand enough. I think I was beating him with my left jab for 2 rounds. I think he came out and out-hustled me the 3rd round, but I don't plan on letting Frank Tate do none of that this particular fight.
This is it. This do or die for me. I'm not going to let no one take my dream away from me. This has been a dream for me ever since I was 12, and I don't think he's the right person to do it.
Well, we'll find out. We'll find out what Essett can do, if he can use the left, and we'll find out about Frank Tate. The respective statistics in the tail of the tape. Frank, for 19, I tell you, has just become unbelievable as a boxer in every fight in which I've ever seen him, including a stunning victory over a very respected Cuban opponent. He's got a slight reach advantage, but that shouldn't be material here. Essett is, well, as I said, an awkward fighter. Carmen Williamson of Toledo, Ohio, is the 3rd man in the ring. There are 5 judges at ringside scoring. Now remember the scoring system. 20 points maximum to be given to the winner of a round. Loses number of points in the round discretionary on the part of the judges. You must pronate the blow, in other words, hit with the white portion of the glove. Essett a little wild in that exchange, and note the way Tate held position, but Essett scoring with the left a little bit. But there's Tate responding and outscoring Essett. Caution from Carmen Williamson to Tate, hit with that white portion of the glove. Got to be wary of Essett in that right. He can fool you, and he's got power in it. Tate said he might change in this fight a little bit from his prior victory over Essett in Fort Worth. Said he might stand there and go right into Essett's power area. That could be dangerous. That could be a little overconfident. But look at Tate use that left. Scoring repeated points. Ed Urbick, Wally Schwartz, Elmo Adolph, Marco Safaras, and Tony Filippelli are the judges at ringside. They're all veteran amateur referees and judges. Good qualified people, excellent training program, presided over by Loring Baker, the chairman of the Amateur Boxing Federation. They go through constant clinics, gradings. As the round counts down, Tate and Essett, not a dramatic or exciting round, but some pretty good exchanges and some excellent boxing, with Tate enjoying the advantage. We'll be back. We're back live, Las Vegas, Nevada, round 2. Frank Tate, left of your screen, against Ron Essett, the gray-shirted fighter. First round, As I said, not dramatic action, but crisp, good exchanges. And Ron Essett's not an easy guy to beat, but Tate held position well, boxed well, beat Essett to the punch, and I thought enjoyed clearly the edge in the round. Manny Stewart told Tate between rounds, just keep using that left jab, but don't be afraid to go at him with the right. Now you just saw Tate pick off that attempted left by Essett, and that's so important in the scoring of Olympic boxing. Man can throw punches, but if they're picked off, if they don't score. Right there, a good left and a right combination by Essett. Second round action, light middleweights. Tate moving downstairs in this round very often. Essett covering in the main. Some blows getting through. Stunning number of upsets thus far. Couldn't believe Pernell Whitaker's 5-0 loss to Joey Polintz. Whitaker fought a careless fight. So they go at it again tomorrow. It is Tate against Essett going at it now. He just came in with a right. I think Stewart is correct. Frank has been using his right too sparingly. Always that left is out there, though, and you must admit it's effective. Keeps the opponent steadily at bay. We're counting down to the end of the second round. Again, not a dramatic fight, a boxing. Vegas, Nevada, this is round 3. Frank Tate against Ron Essett. Tate, the winner of the Olympic boxing trial finals in Fort Worth, June 10th, a heavy favorite coming into this bout. Tate knows what every properly taught fighter knows: you take no chances. Against a man like Essett, one mistake and the right can do you in. So he has been just boxing, and he's been using the left jab with very, very great effectiveness. What he has not done is use the right with equal effectiveness, and once again between rounds, Emmanuel Stewart was imploring him to do that. Stewart knows Tate has to be ahead in the scoring, however, and that's the purpose. When you're in a boxing tournament, repeat, you don't take a chance. One mistake and you're out. That's what happened to Floyd Favors today. He won the first round convincingly in his bout against Robert Shannon, and he got careless. And as a result, he paid the price. He was flawed. Shannon, a very impressive fighter. That's the young man who was a member of our 1980 team, who of course never got to Moscow. And Shannon just leveled him in the third round. The referee stopped the contest. So you don't take chances. That's why Breland fought such an effective fight as you just saw. Third and final round action, and Essett unable to get to Tate with that right. What Tate must guard against now is a critical mistake in the very late going. But I love this man's presence and poise in the ring. Just 19 years of age. And he moves, uses that ring in an almost professional manner. He was tremendous at Reno against the Cubans in February, and he was tremendous in the World Championship Challenge competition in Los Angeles in April. This is a developing young fighter. A very, very good candidate for Olympic gold. Essett is clearly a tired fighter at this point, and Tate is having his way throughout this round. Break, says Carmen Williamson. He'll be one of 4 Americans who'll be an official in the games as the fight ends. And Tate knows he just went over jubilantly to his corner, and he knows he's done it again. Right there, a quick flashing look at Peter Ubroth there, president of the Los Angeles Olympic Organizing Committee. We'll be talking with him later, and we will be back with more.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We're live. Here's the decision.
156-pound light middleweight classification, and an established member of the 1984 Olympic team, in the red corner, Frank Tate.
No question, the decision unanimous, overwhelmingly in the scoring. And Frank Tate, just a beautiful fighter, maybe the fighter of the night so far. He is so skilled in the use of his physical facilities, and he has the mentality to make them produce